Alright, and welcome back to another episode of All the Mods 8. Last episode, I had made this amazing ore factory, and off camera I did do a test where I just put 3 raw ore into the chemical dissolution chamber, and all the way at the end, there was 10 ingots. So that's really good. That's a little bit over 3, it's a little bit over 3 times a profit of ore. And I had let my quarry go a lot off camera, and there's probably some extra altamodium, but I had collected some of it that was over here. Yeah, there's a lot here. And also gotten this really nice pickaxe. Has fortune 4 with mending and breaking 5 and efficiency 5, which is pretty cool, meaning that I can get more from the altamodium, because that was just 2 ores, and I got 7. That's that's pretty good. So I'm just gonna mine up all this, see how much that gets us in the ore factory. Something else I did off camera was I had. It looks like that's all of it actually. Yeah. But I wanted to get into probably Botania today. Either that or next episode. Um, Also, this is what all the modium I had put into the ore factory. That's quite a bit. That's it being multiplied by a little bit over 3 times. But let's see. That cannot be multiplied by 3, but I could put it in there. And as you guys could probably hear, I put both speed. Oh, that's the wrong button. I put speed, energy, and muffling upgrades on all of these. So now all of this happens a lot faster. And on, I'm not sure if I'll be able to. I can. I could put gas upgrades on this one, so that it uses less sulfuric acid. I probably should do that, because I did put some gas upgrades on these two, so that I'm not using as much oxygen and hydrogen chloride. Doing that for the sulfuric acid would probably be best, but I'm going to go quickly double these two that I have here, so that I at least get a better profit for that. But yeah, that was a lot. And I bookmarked 2 things. Oh yeah, I found a cool thing I can do. I could zoom in a little bit. But I found something cool over there while searching for the flowers for Botania, because there are 16 different types of flowers, these mystical flowers that you need. And I don't know if you actually need to collect all of them. I just know that Botania requires different types of flowers for different things. So let's see. Yeah. I needed the pure daisy, which is just white petals in a petal apothecary. And then I also needed an endoflame, which is 2 brown, 1 light gray, and 1 red. But while searching for those, which I went all the way over here to go try to do, then also all the way down here, found a few little cool things dotted around. But this was one of the things that interested me the most. Same with, oops, this. So I think I'm going to go explore this one, that one over there, first. Just because I don't know what it is. Get out my aluminium pickaxe. That. Oh, that's just a dungeon. But yeah, it's like a meteorite basically, with all this like salt and stuff around it. Pretty cool looking. Just gonna vein mine into it. See what's here. Gilded blackstone. Oh, it's a chest. Moonstone. Moon sand. Sorry. That's cool. I guess if I never need crying obsidian, I know where to get some. Yeah, cool. Didn't have a lot. Yeah, I guess it's like a moon rock thing that fell from the sky. I don't know. Let's see. I need to remove that now, because, yeah, there we go. Well, let's go to this cool other thing that I put over there, or that I saw. Yeah. Okay, here we are. What is this? It looks like, oh, it's sky stone. Huh. Ah, you can be smelted into the skystone blocks, crushed into skystone dust. Cool. Okay. Well, let's see what's in the chest. Kinda just the same stuff. Oh, it's some oil right here. Definitely defies gravity a little bit. Well, that's pretty cool. Botania. Yes. Make a petal apothecary. Pretty sure. Does it require a green one? Or just any? Yeah, any Botania petal. Just craft one flower into two petals. And how you can, once you get at least one of every flower, I'm pretty sure you can grab some bone meal. Plant a petal, yeah. And bone meal it, yeah. You can't bone meal the tall ones, but these tall ones give you 4 petals, which is really cool. And then you can just keep doing that. But I'm going to do something a little bit better and just use these the hopper botany pots, because you can use those too, and definitely makes things easier because it automates it for you. Well, in infinite water source somewhere, somewhere with a space to do this, because Britannia can take up quite a bit of space. I think that we'll just put it over here. We'll clear out this space. Okay, so I sort of flatten out the area a little bit right here. This is where I'm going to start doing the Britannia stuff. And the first step will be making these pure daisies, because eventually I will need a mana spreader. Yeah, this thing right here. Pretty cheap, but you do need some living wood. Living wood. Um, living wood is just gotten from placing it next to a pure daisy. Placing some wood near a pure daisy, yeah. I'm going to want quite a few of these pure daisies. So we're going to make a few of those. I think this one's 2. Yeah, there you go. So I throw 4 in there, and it sort of tells me that it's good, but I can't. I can take one out, yeah, but I have to throw a seed in there, and it finishes. Now the water's gone. I need to put more water in there. I want to make a few more. Make a total of 4. And you can just right-click with an empty hand, and it will clear it out. I put one there, and then another one there. There. Another one there. I need both some stone and some logs. So we'll smelt some of this down real quick. This going. So I just put any log in the radius of this, and I misplaced that one. And it will eventually turn into living wood, which is living wood and living stone, or living rock, I think is what it's called, are some of the most important parts of Botania. Because eventually there's this little animation that means that it's working, it's happening. It does take a while, and so in the meantime, making an endo flame will be necessary. So I'll make a few of them. I need red, as well as some brown. Maybe not that much brown. I don't know. Let's see. Red, brown, light gray. I think I'll only make 2 of them for now. So yeah, this will be all that's needed. I'll turn these into the petals. Throw what's necessary in there, and see. Now I have an endo flame. Right click with empty hand to repeat previous recipe, and there's the living wood and the living rock. They retextured the living rock. That's cool looking. But we'll mine up this with the correct vein mining. 16 living rock, 16 living wood. Living rock will be needed to make the mana spreaders, as well as a few other things. Mana is like one of the biggest things you need. And also, I need a mana spreader. Something else or not spreader, splitter, I think is what it's called. Yeah, there it is. Need mana steel for that. Okay. Well, that will be able to be gotten in a moment. I'll make more of this, make a stack of each. And now I can make a mana spreader. Make 2 of these. I think I threw my endo flame. Yep. I also need some petals of any kind. Yeah, go to sleep, because yeah. Okay, so that, let's grab petals. I want them to be orange. Whatever flower you use for this ends up being the sort of color that ends up being. Made too many petals. Yeah, you see how it's orange. It's just a cool little quality of life feature. Isn't necessary, but I always like the mana spreader to be above the ground a little bit. Link those two. Put that there. Make sure those are linked. And grab some wood of any type. Do I want wood? Or do I have enough coal? Probably have enough coal. Yeah, I have plenty coal. Make those into coal blocks. Just grab a bunch of them. Now, I can put that down. Consumes that. Makes mana. Got how slow that is. That's why I made a second one. Okay. Make sure those are linked. Place that one down. And give it a coal block. Iron. I just need one piece. Piece of iron. Won't have enough mana stored up in there. Yeah, this is something that takes a while. Yeah, mana steel. Okay. Now I can make a mana splitter. I just remember the recipe off the top of my head. Yeah, I do. Nice. Okay. Now I gotta get a few more mana pools. There we go. Now we will link those to the mana splitter. Not sure how much longer you'll burn for. I'll throw another one down just because. But yeah, this mana splitter, these mana spreaders are now pointing it into the splitter, and the splitter is dividing it up evenly between these 4 mana pools. This is the optimal way you should do it for storing large quantities of mana. Because when making Terra Steel, I think it'll use half of a mana pool, maybe even a whole mana pool. I can't remember. But let's see. Terra Steel. Yeah, I think that's a full mana pool. Then it has to use, but it requires a mana pearl, a mana diamond, and some mana steel. Make 1 Terra Steel ingot. And that's something that's pretty cheap, but the mana is the difficult part. I'm really not sure how long these burn for. I'll have to go look at the Botania wiki to see exactly how long. Because automating mana normally require some droppers. Some vanilla droppers with some vanilla redstone. Basically the easiest way to do it. Just vanilla redstone. There might be another way to do it that's easier. I don't know. I'll figure that out later, but automation of mana will be probably done in between episodes, because it'll probably be like 3 hours of me just being entirely clueless. Do that. Would I be able to drop it in one spot? Maybe. I don't know. I'll have to think on mana is being generated. Now let's see. How do you make the runic altar? Mana diamond or mana pearl? I think the diamond costs more mana, but I don't have enough. I don't have any pearls. Don't have enough mana filled in you yet. Dirty iron dust. Other type of dust to be on in here. Okay. Mana tablet. I make one of those. Of course, that requires a mana diamond. I wanted it. Well, Corey's definitely doing great. More sulfur. I wanted to make, yeah, that one. A magnetizing lens, and then ring of magnetization will be one to next. But I need more mana, I think. Let's see. Iron. Let's see how much I can make. Nice. I had enough mana. There we go. Ring of magnetization. That in my wow, there's a lot of new stuff. Ring slot. There we go. Why are you up there? I don't know. I don't care. Doesn't matter, I guess. Got a magnet. I can now some of this, and it will all come to me. Let's see. What else do I need? What's something useful? Uranium. Yes. My reactor's using it about as fast as I'm making it, if not quicker. Why? Ah. Input. There we go. There we go. Going through all this. Making uranium. Oh. Oh yeah, because I added a new quest thing. Over here. Okay. Turn you online. Generating more power than you were, I think. I don't remember how much you were generating previously. Yeah. Not go all the way. Go about 70. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay. Output waste. Do that. Okay. What other quests were here? Go over here and grab more of the obsidian, or not obsidian, the uranium. Computer port and redstone port. Break that for now. I can try to get this advancement or quest complete. Just claim all of that. Wow, there's a lot of stuff that just got plopped onto the ground. Throw that away. Doesn't really matter. Alright, so quests have been completed. The reactor now has diamond filling. I don't know what to call it. But yes, it now produces more power and less while using less fuel, which is really nice. And also, Tanya's been started. That's something that we'll slowly work on throughout the next few episodes. Try to get some mana tablets so that I can move mana around through these mana pools. Because if I can make it so that it moves that arrow, and so that will tell me whether it's going from a mana tablet into the mana pool or from the mana pool into the mana tablet. And so then I could just sort of shimmy the mana around. I think that you're also supposed to be able to do that with a mana pump, but I don't know how to use the mana pump. Yeah, this is all really cool, and I guess that's where we're gonna end it off for this episode. I will see you guys next time.